Okay, on the 30th of January 1944, the U.S. Seahorse sinks Japanese cargo ship Tokomoru south of Japan, which it had been chasing for many hours, hit her with all 3 torpedoes fired. German submarine U-278 fatally damaged Atlantic cargo convoy escort HMS Hardy. HMS Venus scuttled HMS Hardy after damaged destroyer was abandoned. In Italy, Allied forces attacked out of Enzo, Italian beachhead, advancing towards, but none but 2 forces would be able to destroy the objectives in the process. The U.S. Army Ranger Battalion was destroyed. In the Marshall Islands, the USS Yorktown struck targets on the Marshall Island to begin softening up the landing set for the next day. The USS Alabama bombarded Japanese positions on the Atoll and Marshall Islands. In the Pacific Ocean, the USS Finback damaged fishing trawler with gunfire in East China Sea. The USS Keddy arrived in Guam, ending her first war patrol. Douglas MacArthur ordered Major General Verney Mudge of the 1st U.S. Cavalry Division to conduct rapid advance on Manila and Philippine Islands. About 500 Allied prisoners of the war were rescued by a raid conducted by the U.S. Army. German passenger liner Wilhelm Gustloff was attacked and sunk by Soviet submarine in occupied Poland, killing 8,000 of its 9,000 passengers on board. British government called on every firm and factory to cut use of gas and electricity by 10% without jeopardizing essential war work. The USS Spot arrived at Midway Atoll, ending her first war patrol. Thank you for watching and subscribe.
Within a fortnight, the German attack had developed into a full-scale offensive along an extended front. The Americans took the main weight of the initial German thrust, estimated as at least 13 divisions. They were forced back, but their bitterly fought delaying actions considerably slowed von Rundstedt's armies in the first 10 days. The Allied Tactical Air Force did sterling work during these anxious days, but consistently bad flying weather severely restricted operations from the air. Now extended almost 60 miles into Allied territory from a base 35 miles wide. The German offensive was fully stretched. Von Rundstedt had picked the time for his attack to coincide with a run of appalling weather. The weather conditions under which the advance began can be seen in these pictures, captured from the Germans. On December 16th, von Rundstedt had told his men, "Your great hour has struck. Everything is at stake." It was indeed a desperate bid. A German victory was urgently needed to bolster falling morale inside Germany. Von Rundstedt's first objective was to relieve Allied pressure threatening the vital war industries of the Saar Valley. Then would come the splitting of the Allied armies in the north, to be quickly followed by the recapture of Antwerp, Liège, Sedan and Verdun. Such were the plans of the German commander as his troops surged forward triumphantly behind the massed weight of armor and mobile artillery. Meanwhile, isolated pockets of American troops left behind in the German advance were fighting desperate delaying actions. To keep them supplied, Allied aircraft braved the weather to drop